Hi, now I'm going to discuss about biostatistics, its definition and scope. First, we have to know what is statistics. The statistics is the name which is derived from a Latin word status, which means a political state or a government. The statistics is the branch of applied mathematics. It deals with the collection, classification, analysis, and interpretation of data. Here the data indicates the actual piece of information that we have collected for the purpose of analysis. And coming to the biostatistics, the biostatistics is the branch of biological science. It deals with the study and method of collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of data of biological research. It is also called biometrics because it involves measurements and calculation. In biostatistics, the statistical methods are applied to solve the biological problems. Sir Francis Galton is considered as the father of biostatistics. He used statistical tools for the first time to study the differences among human communities. For the study of biology, particularly for doing research in the biological sciences, the basic understanding of biostatistics is necessary. The biostatistics are the development and application of statistical methods to a wide range of topics in biology. These methods include the design of biological experiments, the collection and analysis of data from those experiments, and the interpretation of the results. Then the scope of biostatistics. The biostatistics in biology is recorded for various purposes. For example, presenting the facts in a definite order, that is, presenting the details of an analysis in a particular order. Simplifying the mass of figures. That means when there is a need for collecting a large number of data, by using the biostatistics, we can simplify them. Facilitating easy comparison. By using the biostatistics, we can compare different data very easily. And formulating and testing hypothesis. Hypothesis is an educated prediction that provides an explanation for an observed event, that is, a measurable result or a condition. Predication of correlation between cause and effect. Here the correlation is the relationship between two sets of variables used to describe or predict information. The cause and effect is when an observed event appeared to have caused a second event. For example, if the height is always correlated with weight, that is, the height is more, obviously the weight will be more. Next is the formulation of suitable biological indices. Here the biological index is a complex and informative representation of the condition of biological community. It is a scale for showing the quality of an environment by indicating the types of organism present in it. For example, the quality of water in a river represent the type, the number, and condition of the organism present in it. Next is developing new policies. The scope of biostatistics also helps to identify and develop treatments for diseases and estimate their effects. It is used to identify diseases by interpretation of symptoms, biochemicals, and other analysis. It also used to develop treatment for diseases by testing with the different drugs and concluding with the specific drugs with the specific concentration, and also to estimate their effects. It is used to identify the risk factor for diseases. For example, some factors will increase the risk of diabetes mellitus, like weight, inactivity, the family history, race, even age, high BP, etc. will increase the risk factor of diabetes mellitus. The biostats also used to design, monitor, analyze, interpret, and report results of clinical studies. It is used to locate, define, and measure the extent of diseases. For example, in cancer, the extent of disease at a diagnosis is determined by the degree of spread of cancer that occurs within 4 months from the date of cancer diagnosis. It also used to develop statistical methodologies to address questions arising from the medical or the public health data. Also used to improve the health of individual and the community. Then the importance of biostatistics. The biostatistics has various applications in almost all the field of life sciences. For example, in research, all the results need to be statistically authenticated, that is verified. And for designing the experiments, and for selection of data collection methods, and for deriving logical conclusions from the data collected, and for deriving single values from a group of variables. And in the field of genetics, the biostatistics is used to study the inheritance pattern of genes, and the importance for the study of Mendelian genetics. It is also used for the study of genetic structure of a population and for studying the activity of genes in a population, and also used for chromosome mapping. In the medical science, the biostatistics has a role in for analyzing the efficiency of drugs and to observe the possible side effects of the drugs and for conducting of drug treatment trials. It is also used in monitoring the community and public health, and also for the demography, that is the study of human population. Thank you.